Thank you. Who is that, sparkling?
I know it's still. Is that okay?
Yes, it is. Just fine. Anything's appreciated.
Anything else?
How you guys doing?
All right, if you want to address one of the guys individually, just say his name. If not, we'll just let those guys pick it up. We'll start with Vahe.
Chris, and for each of you guys, if you don't mind, could you just describe the feeling of arriving here and the sort of contrast between being tired and being excited, what that's like to be here now?
The plane ride was amazing. We got to put the coaches on the back of the plane, and and they let us sit at the front, take up all the seats. So and I was able to sleep on the plane, get some rest. I started walking around, talking on the phone, and just just landing here has been amazing, man. The people has been very, very, very opening to us being here, and yeah, I'm excited, man. We get to play Miami Dolphins in Germany internationally, bringing the game over here for more pub. I think it's been amazing, and I'm looking forward to Sunday.
Oh yeah, well, I'd agree with Chris. It's been really special coming out here. I love the atmosphere, all the energy that's over here, and we get to be in this, this world-class facility that they're able to partner up with to let us come and get our work done here and get ready to play a game on Sunday. I got to play an international game before, and these games are always so unique because this crowd's cheering for both sides at the same time. Random jerseys, you might see Baltimore jerseys or whatever, just in the stands. So it's a unique experience, and we're glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Like Chris said, we had a really nice plane set up, so I think a lot of us got some good sleep. But I did some research on the stadium we're playing in. 2006 FIFA World Cup was there, and looking at all the teams, you see David Beckham played there, Ronaldo, probably Ronaldinho, just a lot of top soccer players. And growing up as a soccer player makes me pretty excited.
Well, that just got me fired up. No, I'm with them, and I think there's been a lot of talk. You were talking about kind of the rest and getting out here, and there's been a lot of talk about us coming out here later and maybe not having that time to acclimate and everything. Man, I'll be the one to say that we got a team that we're ready to roll anytime, anywhere, whether it's in the parking lot, whether it's on some nice grass or a mud field. We don't care, man. It's all mental for us, and we're ready to rock and roll.
Yes, sir.
One question for Travis on the field, not the one that maybe more
I wonder what he could be about.
Uh-oh.
So it's probably difficult to agree on most people who is the best NFL team currently, but I'm sure the most would agree the New Heights is the best NFL team.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey. Hey. Everyone in conjunction say aye.
Aye.
Close enough.
Will there be international version from the
You know what? We definitely wanted to tie that in. Next week being our bye week, we were thinking about maybe coming out here and having some fun because the game came out here. But that's just a lot of travel during a gruesome season. But I appreciate you asking that, and it's definitely being talked about to come over here and do some stuff internationally with New Heights and me and my brother. But if we do, I'm only coming if these guys come with me. You guys got to come.
I'm down.
All right, cool.
I'm down.
Sam.
Travis, you said on the podcast that the offense has struggled. You don't know a time where it's struggled this late in the season. Can you just expand on what you were referencing there and what it's going to take to kind of fix that?
I think that looking back on everything in previous years, I kind of just was talking for the most part on how I felt at the moment and letting things run. And I stand by that. This team has every piece that it needs to be great. Everybody can talk about whatever they want to talk about. That's our weakness. I know that we got a team that could put points up. And I know we got the coaches to be able to put us in the great positions to succeed, and that's where we're moving going forward. It just takes guys to lock in and just be ready for those big time moments when we need them most.
Go ahead.
So I just wanted to ask you
Sorry.
about, there's a lot of hoopla on an international game, right? There's a lot of media here. How do you just still put the focus on it? It's a pretty big game for Sunday.
Most importantly, we come here to play. Like Trav said earlier, we only come here for one reason, and that's to play football. Coach Reed got a plan. We've been through this. We got in today. practice. He had a heck of a setup. And most importantly, we here to win a football game, whether it's today, tomorrow, or Sunday. So I think that's a way to eliminate distractions and keep us focused on while we're here.
Travis, just following up, what would you attribute those drops throughout the season to? I mean, lack of focus, discipline?
I mean, I've dropped a lot of footballs in my day, and it's unfortunate, but you know, you can attribute it to whatever you want. I like to take it right here and put it on me, to be able to focus and lock in and be able to make those plays. I think that, you know, having that leadership when I first came into the building, and hearing Coach Reed talk about, you know, how guys are, you know, what's the recipe for a drop? You know, focus, you know, balance, you know, just there's a lot of different things that could go on. But I like to just put it on me and just say that my focus is everything. And I think, you know, that kind of leadership, when you hear Coach Reed talk about it around in the locker room, and just whenever we're, you know, reviewing like film and practice film and game film, everyone kind of falls in line and puts it on themselves.
And then I know former teammate of three of you all, Tyreek Hill. You know, when you hear him say that you all are going to get the business, and I want to know from the defensive side of the football, how do you all take that? What type of challenges they're bringing, and what's it like facing Tyreek this upcoming weekend?
You know, Tyreek is he's a funny guy, man. He's a fun guy. He likes to, you know, say his piece. He's always been like that, even just playing basketball in the locker room in Kansas City, you know. And I've seen him lose a lot of those games. So I'll leave it at that, and know that he's going to get a team that's ready to fight and ready to, you know, go all 4 quarters, or if it has to go into OT, then it has to go. But I know we're ready and we're prepared, and it's going to be a heck of a game for everybody watching here in Germany.
I don't know what business he's talking about, honestly. Like,
They're going to get that work.
listen, man, we still got a game to play. As much as I love Tyreek, you know, sometimes we just talk a lot. We just talk, man. We just talk. But I understand. You know, he want to route his crowd up, and I'll support it. But at the end of the day, when the pads come on, those lights on, and then we still got to line up and play, right?
Yeah.
So looking forward to it.
But Travis, the NFL broadcast is showing a lot of stats of how you've been better when Taylor Swift has been in the standing.
Yeah.
Is that a coincidence, or do you actually feel like it's
Waiting on that one.
I think it's pretty much a coincidence. I've had some pretty big games in my career. So yeah, I think it's a bit of a coincidence for sure.
In the back, sir. Go ahead. Yep.
A question for Travis. Last week, obviously, wasn't the game you planned to play against the Broncos. So what do you have to make better against the Dolphins this week, especially on the offensive side?
Yeah, I think if you watch that game, there's a lot of turnovers, and the statistics for when you turn the ball over, they're not very high on winning. So the biggest thing for us is being able to control those turnovers, being able to control the drop passes. There's a few missed assignments, and I take accountability in all this. And I think everybody in that locker room on the offensive side is taking that same approach this week.
Right here, sir.
I wanted to ask Chris about the importance of togetherness in this team. It feels like a team that supports one another. Not only does it have fun on and off the field as well, but it takes accountability, like Travis said. I wanted to ask, how close-knit is this group, and how important is that for prolonged success within this organization?
I think it's important, very, very important, to make sure that we win together, we lose together, right? And I think it's significant, especially when you face adversity, that you guys come together even more, because to let them know that you're not alone, you know. Just because you drop a pass or drop a touchdown doesn't mean it costs us the game. Maybe I missed a tackle, maybe I missed a sack in a critical moment, which if we could have got it, then we could have got off the field, you know, not put the offense in that position. So I think it's more so it's understanding and leadership, holding each one accountable, and making sure we support each other through adversity.
All right, we only have time for a couple more, so just work with me right here, sir.
First of all, congrats Travis on the podcast. That's crazy, the amount of people that listen to it here.
That's crazy, man.
I want to know from you guys, if you could pick 2 active NFL players, any of them, and put them together for them to do a podcast, who would you pick starting this list?
2 active NFL players. Me and Travis Kelce. We'll go crazy, right?
Sir.
always wonder how you do it. It can happen that you are hardly needed throughout the entire game, and then in the last second, your field goal decides the game. How do you manage to stay focused?
Yeah, that's a good question. I try to make every kick a big kick. So whether that's a practice kick or a first quarter extra point, if I can treat those kicks like they're big kicks, and when I do get to that field goal that might make the difference in a game, it's a routine kick that I'm used to, but it's never easy. But the more pressure I can put on myself, then when I finally do get to that big pressure-packed moment, everyone's like, man, how does he go out there and do it? Well, I'm used to that from practice, but it's a blessing to be able to play along these guys and on this stage and be able to go out there and do what I love.
Harry.
Harrison, do you still follow soccer? You call soccer, and do you have a favorite team or player, maybe even from Germany?
I don't follow soccer really anymore. American football has become my favorite sport, but I fell in love with soccer. I think it was 2004 Champions League, AC Milan and Liverpool. They went to penalty kicks. And back in the day, it was hard to watch soccer games, unless it was a big game on ESPN, you didn't really watch. So I fell in love with Liverpool, became a Gerrard fan. But obviously Bayern Munich's a great team. And okay, I've forgotten some of the players, but I think center midfielder that played at Chelsea, he was yeah, Babak. Yeah, I loved him. Yeah, he was great. He had the Adidas Predators on. Loved him.
In the back. Harrison, who's the GOAT in soccer? Is it Messi or Ronaldo?
I am a Ronaldo fan.
Oh,
Yeah,
get out
so
of here.
Ronaldo.
Get out of here. Messi, baby.
Travis, hi. So I'm a tight end. I play tackle football and I play flag football. So
Hell yeah.
what advice would you give to all the tight ends all over the world?
Man, that's a great question. Well, shout out to the tight ends. Much love. It's the funnest position in the entire game. Quarterback, you got to worry about too much. NFL or the tight end room, you get to kind of play free and have some fun with it. And I think that's the biggest thing is for me, it's just being in tune with everything. Because you get to run block, you get to pass block, you get to both get the ball, go and catch the ball, and you get to do so many different things. It's like you're the home utility guy or the home utility girl. If you need a plumber, I got you. If you need an electrician, I got you. I'm the anything you need coach, and with that comes the ability. You got to be able to relate to everybody on the field. So make sure you're having fun every day you come into it.
Got three more, starting right here, ma'am.
Yeah, I was waiting for the last moment because I was wondering how many people would ask something about Taylor Swift. So let me just be the one at the end of the press conference.
Uh-oh.
Latest status and are you in love?
What is the latest status?
Spice it up.
The latest status is I got to see her last week. That's the latest status right there.
And the second part, are you in love?
I'm gonna keep my personal relationship personal.
I'll go for Justin here. When you're facing a guy like Tyreek, right, in that secondary, you pride yourself as a thumper. Can you be that in the game, or is it just get him corralled and get him down?
I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, you never get a chance to. It's not like football is going to happen organically. So plays happen, and if you have a chance that he has the ball already in his hand, you corral him. If you have a chance to leave a mark, then you try and leave a mark. Everything legally, nothing malicious. It's just the way that football is played. And I'm a physical guy, so plan on being a physical player. We played each other 3 times now, so I know him a little bit. He knows me a little bit, and we're going to have another good one on Sunday.
Last round.
You guys have talked about experiencing international play. Travis, I believe you did 3 games international in 2015.
This will be the third one right here.
Yeah, both of them from the offensive side and defensive side. How do you keep the young guys focused? Because there's a lot of stuff.
I mean, you can say young guys, old guys. I'm excited. I every single time we gotten on a bus ride already, I'm out here just peeking out the windows, just like, oh man, this is what this place looks like. And it's there's nothing wrong with being excited and being happy and being in a new environment. I think that's the fun in which the NFL has given us this opportunity to come out here and perform. And with that, I do believe that Coach Reed has been through this once or twice. So his game plan is how he schedules things out, how he goes about the practice schedules, and goes about what time we come out here and everything. You could put full trust into that because it's worked before. And with that, the leadership and just guys being here for the right reasons. we had a tough week last week, so everybody's here ready to win a football game, man.
Okay, last one. Sorry about that.
So Travis, are you expecting Taylor to be at the game or to turn around with her schedule and being in South America?
You know what? I think when I mention or everybody knows that she's at the game, the Vegas, you know what I mean? Like the over under on my catches kind of goes up and down. The spread goes up and down. So, you know, I don't want to mess with any of that stuff. So I'm just going to keep it to myself.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Have a good one, guys.